They claim to be nice guys, but we all know they're not. Welcome to this episode of Nice Guys. Our first one is from Fluffy the Tiger.
My story as the perfect guy who can't get girls and why this is so common. I'm in college, I have a 4.0, I work out every day and I'm physically attractive. I have $50,000 saved, I have hobbies. I understand finance and real estate and can provide a future. But girls reject me all the time. I'm called a racist and sexist by people at my college for seemingly existing. I'm not allowed to show emotion. I'm not allowed to ask girls out because it's creepy. I'm not allowed to be myself because I'm a toxic man oppressing women. Oh, and guess what? I'm white, so I'm racist. I'm sick of this game. A bunch of my friends are too. Oh, and they have 4.0s, jobs, money, health, and goals, but they are privileged men. Fuck the system. We've had enough.
Did you ever for once stop and think, maybe you're going after the wrong kind of girls? Did you ever wonder maybe there's girls that are trying to come after you but you keep rejecting them because they maybe aren't what you want? It goes two ways, but I can tell you crying online isn't going to get you any closer to the goal you seek. This next one is by HFHGHNFDSFG.
If I'm getting to know a girl at a party, bar, nightclub, or festival and wish to hook up with them, how cute would it be if I pulled out a panty from my pocket and gave it to them, followed by saying, I expect to see you wearing that tonight?
I'm assuming you would be looked at like you're fucking insane, reported to whatever securities at whatever venue you're at, and most likely fucking slapped for being a creep. How cute would that be? This next one is from Salty Fajita. I'm not interested, sorry.
Looks at you firmly. I'll give you one more chance. I know you're tired of normal men, right? Bites lip. I can take you places you never thought possible. Just take my hand. Slowly outreaches palm.
Holy shit, dude. You need to stop messaging me before I puke.
Stares in confusion, but okay. Slowly starts to walk away.
Okay.
Looks back sadly, suddenly angry. You know what? I'm a nice guy. I'm tired of saying it. Turns around with the force of 1,000 suns. One day I'm going to find a beautiful wife and spoil her with all of my money and wealth. You will still be sucking Chad cock, wishing you never rejected me because you are a dumb bitch. Have a nice life, cunt. Smirks, walks away, giving you the bird. Oh, and don't fuck with me again, or you'll be sorry. Leaves.
Oh yeah, they'll be really sorry, because somebody who speaks as if they're on fucking Discord or some dumbass shit like you're trying to do, is really gonna be capable of doing anything significant, or even relevant in their life. The way they type and conversate makes me think they're a kid. This next one is by Disastrous Name 161.
Dear happily married couples, specifically the husbands, I hate you. I hate you. At one point before you, there was a young man trying for your eventual wife, but she'd always reject him. He was too ugly, he didn't have enough money, he wasn't good enough, he hated himself but kept trying. You then came along and made her fall for you, and all of you would post it on social media to add to the rejected man's pain. Your wedding was the worst day of the rejected man's life. He has to see her on social media, how happy you make her because he couldn't make her happy for things that aren't his fault. Yet nobody cares how much pain he is. You ruined his life and he hates you every day, and you made him give up on happiness. Then she had your child. Then that was the worst day of his life. You making her happy adds to his misery, and you enjoy the fact that you are why he hates his life and has given up. You are an awful person to ruin the rejected man's life. Married men who are with the woman the rejected man tried for, I hate you.
Most likely the married men and the women that rejected you also hate you as well. It's kinda sad that you're sitting by on the sideline getting butthurt, watching and complaining because the woman that you got rejected by actually was able to move on with her life while you're just stuck online complaining. This next one is from AOI4EG.
Just happened. Was talking to a girl on Sunday and Monday after matching on Hinge. Asked if she would like to meet up since we found we had a lot in common. She agreed enthusiastically. Gave her 2 options to pick from for a meetup. She said she liked the idea of this, but never got back with an answer. 3 days later, I double texted and said jokingly, "Tough decision, huh?" and let her know we can do something other than what was suggested if she preferred. Then she unmatched without response. Not sure why she unmatched, but that's irrelevant. Just wanted to know what might have been wrong with my setup here. I felt giving her options was better than choosing for her. My options were roller skating or drinks. Edit. I'm willing to give up her full name, age, school she went to, and city she lives in. Let me know if you think I should post this info. I personally believe people should be shamed for their shit behavior. She was a anyway, nothing of value lost.
Maybe, just maybe, if you gave off the vibes that you did in those last 2 sentences, it would explain why you ended up being unmatched and why she just never gave you a response. Hell, she clearly dodged a bullet with your racist simp ass anyway. This next one is by Hey Brit.
Oh my god, beautiful. I miss you already.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not interested. I really didn't appreciate your comments about my body, what you wanted to do to it. It made me really uncomfortable, especially in a work setting where it's not easy to vocalize boundaries with patrons. I will see you around the bar. No hard feelings, but I won't be responding to any texts, and I'm not interested in going out.
Oh my god, wow, okay. I can respect that. That's cray-cray. I have respect, though. You seemed receptive. I didn't mean any disrespect. I'm surprised, actually, from that response. Don't worry, I won't be a nuisance. Wow. I never once said what I wanted to do to it. What the fuck? You felt uncomfortable? Bullshit. You were being very friendly and receptive. Let's roll back the cameras at the bar. Don't tell me this shit. I asked you if you were cool with us getting together, possibly. Play back the fucking cameras.
Goddamn, dude's acting like he fucking stole some shit at the store and security's questioning him about it. She let you down. Accept it. Rejection is part of life. You're not always gonna be accepted, but you also can't be sitting there living in denial like you're attempting to, because it's not gonna benefit you. This next one is from Radiant Dentist. My vocabulary is quite frankly gargantuan. I'm not pretentious. I don't try to use big words to look educated. It just happens. The problem is that the only thing bigger than my vocabulary is my appetite for the fairer sex. I regularly compliment women when I pass them on the street, but of course I always do so in a polite, courteous, and sensible manner. They almost always respond positively. Yesterday I was walking with a colleague of mine when I passed a woman who rivaled Aphrodite. It pained me that the rest of her undoubtedly luscious lips and assuredly earth-shattering smile were obscured by a mask. She walked by and I couldn't help but mutter, simply Paul Crichtonus. She turned around as red as Mars, in both senses, and told me to fuck off. I was shocked. I've never had a woman react like that about my word choice. Most are titillated, not tickled. My friend insisted that she just felt embarrassed because she didn't know the definition, so she lashed out, and I'm inclined to agree with that. Well, I can say I have no idea what the hell that word means, have no idea how to properly pronounce it, most likely butchered it, and lastly, if you're gonna try to use big words like that to somebody on the street, you can't really be upset when they turn around and look at you because they might think you said something bad. Gargantuan vocabulary, baby brain. This next one is by Progress Temporary 110.
Male 24. I want a submissive wife who will obey me and who I can control. So I'm socially awkward and introverted. I've never had a girlfriend or anything, but there's nothing I want more than a woman who will obey me. I'm a hardworking man who wants to provide, but I want the woman I'm with to bear my children. I want to make her wear clothes, which I think will make her look sexy. I want steak and blowjobs. I want her to worship me, and I will touch her whenever I feel like it, even if we're out in public. I struggle with women, but lately I've been having thoughts of kidnapping a woman, brainwashing her, and turning her into my perfect wife. I'd like to come home from work on a Friday and see my submissive wife along with our beautiful kids. I also want at least 4 kids minimum. In fact, I will push her to have as many kids as possible.
I feel like this needs to be forwarded to wherever local fucking PD this person resides, because they're clearly at risk of potentially being a kidnapper or a fucking rapist or some psycho because they want a submissive wife who will obey them and they can control, but they can't seem to fucking control themselves online. This next one is from Lost and Confused 2001.
I find it extremely irritating that you can't even allude to anything remotely sexual or physical with girls until you are well established physically, even in a joking manner, and if you do, they'll ghost and block you immediately, proving once again that men are way hornier. No getting around that. I've even made light-hearted cuddling comments and got dropped like a bad habit. I can accept that women aren't as horny or as sexual as men, and that they don't want casual sex, but goddamn, at some point there has to be some compromise or empathy for what men deal with.
Or, you just go out and find a partner and do it the right way. Then you can have sex and fucking not worry about being ghosted or blocked. You can have someone to make those kinds of jokes with, but instead you'd rather spend your time going after the wrong people, and once rejected, complaining about it online. And our final one is by Vervain Analysis 333.
Women want to get with me till I tell them to delete social media. Women want a chance with all this, and then I tell them to listen to what I say. Women want a chance with me till I tell them to learn something new. Women want a chance to be my wife till I make them understand they have to leave their father's family behind. Women want a chance to be something in my life until they have to learn new habits. Women want a man until a man wants her to be a woman. Women want a man until they realize what it actually takes to integrate with a man. A man doesn't join a woman, it's the other way around. You take on my last name, which means yes, you are my newest possession, and my possessions represent me. You can't not be the old you. You can only be the new one that fits. There was your life before me, and then there's one after. You women are having a hard time realizing this, cause y'all don't listen to a man you want, yet the very things you want him for is the reason you should listen. Can't have one foot in my yard and another in someone else's. Woman serves man. That's simple.
Women probably get with you too, and then they see you post shit like this online and they turn tail and run real fast, and rightfully so. Nobody serves anybody. A relationship should be a team effort, but unfortunately people have fucking lost that basic concept and fact where somebody's always gotta be and feel superior, and that's just not gonna work long term. Alright, that's enough niceness for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Nice Guys. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.